Guys, I'm Christina Guerrero.
And I'm Jimmy Rhodes. And KG, I'm going to paint a picture of pizza. Delicious, crusty, cheese-covered, piping hot pizza that's so good, you just can't stop eating it.
Ooh, sounds delicious. Well, that may be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Chris Bianco, who is one of America's most famous pizza chefs.
But as Teresa Strasser found out, he's got a lot more to offer than just food. Chris Bianco's life advice is our featured story at the top of the list.
A show on Netflix called Chef's Table Pizza features the world's best pizza makers.
Bar, please.
One of them is James Beard Award-winning chef Chris Bianco, who has restaurants in Phoenix and Los Angeles.
I did fall in love with it. Not so much the sum, but the parts of pizza, the people, the farmers.
Bianco was one of the first chefs to create artisanal pizza, like his famous Rosa, topped with red onion, rosemary, and...
I found some great pistachios.
Who knew nuts could be life-changing? We sat down with him to hear lessons from his flavorful life. First, he found out early on that plans change.
Well, growing up in the Bronx, you had a perfectly reasonable life plan, which was become a member of the Yankees. And then somehow it didn't work out.
You always have to make a plan B. For me, I guess all roads led to the desert somehow.
Instead, an asthma diagnosis as a kid changed everything.
It helped me see people a little differently, or the world a little bit differently, for better or worse. And for me, it's been better. You know, I wouldn't trade it, to be honest.
Next, he believes everybody belongs at the table.
No matter how old we are, we want to kind of bring something to the table. From a metaphor sense, yeah, food's the easy thing, but everyone, someone that, you know, brings the lights or the music or the wine or the candles, I mean, it all plays a role.
He says that while pizza helped him find his spot in the world, it's how you show up that makes a difference.
I just want to offer kindness. I want people to feel welcome, respect our views or our space or how we do things. And I'll be sure to the best of my ability to respect yours.
Finally, Bianco says you learn things when you burn things.
A home chef is not going to be Chris Bianco, but how can somebody be 10%
Be much better. They'll be much better. They can do that. But
Do you have tips for somebody to be just a little bit better, whether they're making pizza?
I do. I have a big tip for you guys.
Okay, I'm ready.
Know this right now, that you're at least twice as good as you think you are.
He says have confidence. Just kind of eyeball things. You don't need a strict recipe, and if you screw up...
All the lessons are in the things that we burn. Even in relationships in that time, you know, when you're finally in a place where you're happy, I think that you learn that what went wrong, and most times it's us, you know, or more often than not.
I love that when you burn things, you learn things. That's why pain exists, to teach you not to do that thing again.
There would be no pleasure without pain, wouldn't
There you go.
There'd just be just things.
And pizza.
Always pizza.
Feasting on life with Chris Bianco is at the top of the list.